I am so glad you asked that question. That is one of the most popular questions that I get from women. Earlier I was sharing really kind of part one of this question, my answer to this question, what causes women so much frustration, and I shared that it's us not knowing how men really tick. We think we know, but we don't, and what we often do as women is we project our way of thinking and being onto them. So in the first part A of the question, there's 3 things I shared. I'll just recap it really quick, which is 1, men are beautifully uncomplicated. That's something that's very important for us women to understand. We tend to be complex, we tend to be complicated, and we tend to think that they operate the same way and think the same way. We overread things in, we overthink, and if we would just realize that they are really actually uncomplicated, very direct, very straightforward, that'll save us a lot of frustration. I also mentioned that men say what they mean and mean what they say. Again, we don't need to read anything in. When a man says, take him for it literally. Women will often ask me, well, Debrena, here's what he said. What do you think it means? I said it means exactly what he said. Don't read anything in. And the third answer to that question earlier was that remembering that men are responding to us. They're cueing in on our voice inflection, they're cueing in on our nonverbal communication, our facial features, how we're holding our body, and they're actually responding to us moment by moment. So I now want to add 3 things onto those first 3 answers. There's 3 other things that I really want women to know about how men tick. Number 4 is that men are task and action oriented. They are built for it, they are designed for it, and this is why telling them or making a request works so well with men. Tell him clearly, don't infer, don't drop hints, don't beat around the bush, which we women often do. And then we have to learn how to make requests, because in our communication with other women, we don't often make explicit requests. It can be a muscle that's underdeveloped for us as women, but it works really great with men. So in my book, The Love Lies, I talk about learning to speak manese, because telling and requesting are very much a part of the way you want to, in many situations, speak to men. That isn't necessarily how we speak to women. They appreciate it. It works for them. Number 5 is that in the context of love relationships and marriage, men, check this out, men are the ones that are designed to be the givers. We tend to have it twisted. We think we're the givers. No, we are designed to be the receivers in the context of love relationships and marriage. And if you want to check me on that, take a look at our anatomy. We are designed to receive. Men are designed with their sexual anatomy to be givers. But what we women tend to do is we start to become major overdoers. And what we need to learn how to do is be better receivers. That one understanding, men are givers, we are receivers, in the context of love relationships can change the whole dynamic. And number 6, I would say, in terms of how men tick, is we must recognize that men desire to please us and to be pleasing to us. So in other words, they want to be our hero. What that means is in our eyes, they want to look like a winner and to be a winner. And so it doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks, but if that woman that a man loves thinks he's a winner in her eyes, and she lets it be known in how she interacts with him, her voice inflection, her eye contact, her touch, doesn't matter. The whole world can be against a man. If that one woman is for him and he knows it, he's unstoppable. Hey y'all, this is Debrena Jackson Gandy, your relationships, readiness, and detox coach, and want to invite you to come to my awesome website, didyoubuy.thelovelies.com. You can find out how to and actually purchase a copy of The Love Lies from an online retailer of your choice. You can also go into any national bookstores and order a copy, or you can order a personalized gift copy, all from my site. I also have a wonderful free network called the Bliss Network, a way to stay connected, be involved with our Facebook chat groups, stay up on events going on with Love Academy and what I call the Relationships Revolution. So thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you at digibythelovelies.com. Ta-ta!